Good God. I don't know where he is, I'll have to have a look in a minute. I didn't catch the nameplate on the back. There we go.
Hello guys, welcome back to another unboxing video, and today we have got another train to look at, and it is another HST, just for a heads up. But we have got the INTERCITY SWALLOW, or also known as the INTERCITY Executive livery. This is 43194 and 43103, John Wesley. So we're taking a look at her today. I haven't run her in, but I have tested her to make sure she's been running, which she is. Now she's got a little bit of a backstory. I don't know really what the story is behind her. So before we open her up and show you her from the inside, we got the little history of the train. As you can see it, you can probably see it on better on my phone, but I'm not filming on my phone today because my battery is not fully charged on my phone, so I couldn't really read it. So I'm going to put the light back on so you guys can read it more easily. But there we go. It's just basically telling the same sort of text you would see on the BR one I filmed back in a couple of years back now. But they basically came out how they came out to be like the BR ones. 1972, the Class 41s in 1970, a British Railway Industry Company of 12,000 cylinder engines, 12,200 engine litres of diesel and electric engines on board. Brake horsepower is 2,250 brake horsepower engines. Later came into the classification of 252 in 1980. But obviously these retired 2 years before I was born. So these retired 2 years before I was born, which is a little bit of a poopy time because obviously I wasn't around at the time and seen them. Because the BR one did stay around for a little bit longer, but this one didn't. Until 2023, I saw her coming through with the cross-country company, obviously hired them out for the time. But yeah, so this is all the history, tells you all about it, but it's very identical to the other units I have told you about before. Now this unit does not come with the instructions. Normally most of them I buy from that website or eBay. They generally do come with an instruction manual, tell you how to open it up, how to take care of her and all that sort of stuff. So with this one, obviously she's second hand. I won her on a bid, so that's why. The first bid I actually done this year, in some time actually. There we go. Let's turn that around. There's the The BR INTERCITY Swallow livery class 43 set in the executive livery. Now, obviously, as you can see already, she's not in the best condition. She's missed her windows. The roof detail is pretty much identical to the other one. She does have working lights, but as you can see in the doorway, the doors do not open on one side, because obviously this is an older unit, but I'm not going to try, because obviously it's been closed for a reason. There is the number. I don't think my camera's going to pick up on that, but it would work better if I was filming on my phone, but I haven't thought about that. So yes, that's the executive one, not 43008. I didn't get 43008, I couldn't find her. This is second hand. I bought her for a bidder, and a seller who's had to sell her off for a bid, the highest bid as possible. So she does have working lights, directional and tail lights, and same for 43103. She's the power car in this case, with the little badge says John Wesley. I don't know if the light will pick that name up, but it says John Wesley. And yeah, she weighs a lot more because obviously she's the powered unit. Now, obviously this is an older unit, and you can tell it's quite dusty, and it's obviously has been run at some point. As I said, she does run. She has all her lights. The only thing I'm missing really is the coaches for her. So I'm going to get some coaches at some point soon to fill out the gap of her, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this one weighs a lot because it's the power car. Obviously the roof detail is a bit bland, but obviously these are predated from early 2000s, 2010 maybe, 2011. But I don't think Honda are redoing them either, so they're not updating them, because I've been focused on the 009 stuff. So we're going to put these two on the track. We'll sort the track out the top end, and we'll get her running. But what I might do before we do that, we'll put this in two separate parts to do the running session. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little unboxing of the INTERCITY Swallow set, and we'll be back in a second to do part 2, the running part of her. Okay, we're back. Part 2 is now underway. We can get her lined up, get her ready to run. Just get all the track ready to go. We will have line 2 operation hopefully before Christmas. Yeah, we should able to have both lines are working by before Christmas, which would be good. But right now, obviously we're not there yet. But we'll get there. It takes a little while. Just making sure we got all clearance through the top end of the layout. We'll get her on, and we'll get her moving, which is what we want. Now, I don't want people coming across to me and saying, you haven't got the coaches for her. I don't. Honestly, I do not have the correct coaches for her. But after we have a little bit of a run to get her moving, we're going to temporarily put the BR blue and yellow INTERCITY coaches on her, just to see what she'll look like with the coaches. Now, as I said, she doesn't look quite happy with the BR colours, but there we go. Grand Central one you are going to see at some point again. Not yet, but I've got an HST video coming up in a couple of weeks that you should be able to see all of them coming out. I don't think I'll get the last 3 this year, but hopefully next year I'll get the last 3 of them, because I only got basically Network Rail, Cross Country and the Class 41, the prototype. So hopefully all being well next year I can be able to get them all. But obviously it depends on how things go next year. But for now, let's get this unit on, and we won't run her for very long. We'll run her about half an hour each direction for this time. As I said, this will probably be the last 43 for this year. I have got one more unboxing to do this year, and it's not going to be a 43. It's going to be a diesel, maybe a steam, I don't know. But anyway, let's get her moving. Once we get her connected up to the main connection. Now, last night I did get some oil in her and get her running properly. So she does have working lights, which is good. Has a cab light. As you can hear, she sounds a bit more smoother, but she was not running as well when I first got her last night. When I came home from Bromfield from Dublin, my mum told me that she put her right next to my bedroom door. I mean, she's running nicely now, but she would not when I first got her. She barely moved. So I had to clean the wheel bearings out, and then I had to clean many other bits too. Because this took me oiling, cleaning the wheels out, and then maybe a bit more adjustment later on. So yeah, it took me a couple of hours to properly get all that car part on her to run as smooth as she is now. But is she worth it? I mean, yeah, she's got a few flaws, but does that matter? I mean, as long as you have the time and energy to get some good shots of her, and you know you want to own her, then sometimes you've got to take risks to buy one second hand off eBay. And she is an old premium set from 2008. Doesn't mean that she's still really nice. It's just it might need to take a bit more sorting out with the electrical systems. But yeah, that's trains are nice. I mean, I've always had a big love for the HSTs. I always have them when I'm going. That's why I got so many of them. At the end of this video, actually, I'm going to show you them all. I'm going to show them at the end of the video. I'm going to show you how many I actually got in my collection now. I've got quite a few. But at the end of the video, I'll show you. I'd like you guys to guess how many I've got currently. Plus this one now, she's my new one, my newer one in the collection. So what I'm going to do is change angles that I go through, and I'm going to just trying to move some of these bits out of the way so you can see. I'm going to do that. So I've been doing some work on the track. And I will do some shots going the other direction as well, going that way. I will send one in off camera, I think, tonight. That way she can go up on the shelf afterwards for the other bunch. And before I do clear up in the direction, I will fill all my fleet I currently got of 43s to this carefully. For all the HST fans, I am going to be showing all my fleets that are lined up, ready for people can take a look at them. I'm going to post it on probably YouTube first, before Facebook, and put it on INTERCITY later on. At the moment, I'm just going to put it on YouTube and see what people think. Oh. Sure, move again in a second, the wire's just come undone again. This wire always comes undone down here, don't know why. There we go. Let's send the other way, so in the next 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get the posted up towards the end of the video. Chicken party. Yeah, I think the drive shaft going this way, what I experienced of it with the piece of asphalt yesterday, she's a little bit temperamental going that way, and I don't know why. Track doesn't follow, I know it does, but even so. Let's get back into the shop, past the coaches. A little bit too close. I had some clean out with the BW40 oil last night, so it's not something new with it. So she's running pretty well. So this layout will have minimum 4 coaches for this layout. Obviously once I have the room I can have more. I can send this out more once I've got more space. At the moment my space for the toy boxes and other messes and way over it all at the moment, but I'm hoping that will change over the next few years and I can start considering we haven't been running for half an hour, but we're within 12 minutes, so I think what I'm going to do now, we're going to stop there and put the coaches in between us. Yes, I know. It means to get stuck the unit. But as I said, this is only temporary coaches for her for now. Obviously, once I get the proper coaches for her and she'll look more like how she originally looked from 1976 to 1993. That's how she originally would have looked, with her swallow coaches in between the car cars. And obviously by 2000s, well, late 90s, early 2000s, another set took over them. They're called 2250, which was one of the later diesel sets. It wasn't a hybrid, it was just a full-on diesel. And they basically took over them. Seeing how she hands under the base load. And yes, I haven't fully run through them, but I was going to get them the coaches. Because obviously they're going to have the Mark 4s in between this unit, so once I run them in and you sound a couple of good times running in, you really struggle a little bit, but it's like a quite screwed it, aren't you? Right. Yeah, I'm cutting the TV. Oh, you wouldn't struggle, but mind the digital track itself, I don't know. Not got that far, 60 anything. Yeah, I'm not totally impressed, but that's her. But as I said, she hasn't come London in time yet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and even she's not going fast and not really on the controller right now, she's still moving. She's still struggling quite a bit, and I don't know why. It's possible she's been sat in the shed that the previous owner's house a long time, and she didn't have much chance to run in properly when we had her. I don't know. But it's also could be a real slip, I don't know. I think I'm going to try something just on this video, just to take off the one with the pickups for the lights. I'm going to take that one off and just use this one instead, because it might be to do with that, because it's got a lot more drag than the other two units have. They're a lot more responsive now. There we go. Yeah, she doesn't like the drag in the right end. I thought maybe it's to do with the amount of dirt or something on there. There we go, that's what she should look like. Wow. Change the difference. Right, okay. I'm just trying to think of an angle we can get her for end the video. No, she's going up the cartridge. She's going to be far more happy having that one extra coat taken off of her and doing this one to pick up everything in lights, but what I'm going to do, my next video after this will be my gaming channel. I'm not doing it tonight, but I will probably do one probably towards the weekend, or maybe on the Thursday or something. I might do one on Thursday, one on Saturday. Depends how I feel. Just try this one more time. Yeah, she's going up the traffic switch. Once we got the proper coaches on her, and she's not. And she's not, you know. Yeah, this train's not designed for it. As you can tell, because it really does drag. So it does affect her movement. The track is quite filthy. So we're going to end this video off with just the last two coaches. And obviously we'll probably run it off camera. No, I haven't run her in. And no, she's not perfect. She came with damages when I got her. But there's just minor flaws. Because obviously, if the engine works well and the lights are working well, and the pulling capability on her is good, overall she's not that bad. Just needs some love. A lot of it is foreign service really. I think those doors can be fixed. Probably the windows in them, in here. So, a couple more angles to end the video off. We'll go a bit one down here as well near the controller. And we'll do it on this side as well. And we'll slow it down. I'm not sure really around passing trips through the station like this. Right, I'm going to bring her into the station this time. There we go. That's the end of this unboxing / running view of my new model for another year. The INTERCITY Executive or INTERCITY Swallow livery, 43194 trading car. As you can see, the condition is a little bit battered. Obviously the lining and the printing is almost spot on. Got a fan there which doesn't work. The front end does not have one at all. And this is 43031 just there. So overall not bad. A few minor flaws, but overall it's not bad. Just needs some running in. Hope you enjoyed that. Take care and peace out.
I can see him. Nice. picked up coaches